here we are on the fourth night of the age group nationals. Masters men Keirin semi-finals. It's great this morning. Should be good tonight. Top three to final. To Otago, boys. Here comes semi-final two. Another great finish. And looks like Michael White, Craig Domigan, I think, and Russell Owensworth. I reckon that's the way they've gone. Here's the Masters three-man scratch race. Russell Scott gets there over Steve Chapman. Those two have had a good battle all week, and it's Scott that takes out the scratch race title. 2 laps to go in the under-15 girls scratch race final. And away they go. Here comes Merrick trying to hang on. Cantabs coming at her. Christine Lamley gets it. Fulton, I think, on the outside. And then Merrick may have held on for bronze. First move of the night goes Holly White. She's gone off the front, and this is the under 17 points race final. And here comes Holly. She's got half a lap now. She's in to take 5. That's the first sprint. And here's the sprint to the line. Olivia Podmore right up in the mix, along with Michaela Drummond. Well, they've let Holly White get away. And this is a match-winning ride here now. So she's going to go to 10 with 1 sprint left. Here comes the rest of the wind-up. Maddie Park's going to do the job for her Auckland teammate, taking 3. Oh, there's a rider down after that sprint. And now, here comes Olivia Podmore. And White gives it away and tries to drop down on the wheel. But away goes Podmore. Here's the bell. They're stretched out. Here comes Podmore. She's going to go around the outside. And Olivia Podmore's going to take out the final sprint. It'll be enough to get her up to silver. But back in the field, coming across there is Holly White, who is your gold medal champion in the under 17 girls points race. Here's the B final and the Masters men's Keirin. Scott Milne on the front. There's the bell. Milne leads them over. Starting to stretch them out. Steve Woods trying to go with them. And Ant Leithart getting himself up into 3rd spot. Here comes Milne into the straight. Woods trying to make an impression, won't get there though. Milne down the inside, so he'll finish 7th. Steve Woods in 8th place, Ant Leithart 9th. And then Andrew Mackay and Kerry Harford. Journey's pulled off in the A final. There goes Justin Scott. Round the outside he goes. Southlanders start to get wound up. There he goes, Stott, White and Domigan, look for that. White flicks out, Domigan has to go. Now here comes White. They're going to be 3 wide down the final straight. What a finish. Stott coming at him. Oh, look at them. Down the inside came Sam Park as well at a rapid rate of knots. I tell you, that's anybody's race. What a great finish. Might be Justin Stott. Sam Park's right there, and Michael White and Craig Domigan. Great show. Here's the under-15 derby. Final. Josh Scott. So Josh Scott leading out Kane Bowles. Scott's got him, I think. Just down the inside. Kane Bowles will take 2nd. And William Young bronze. Here's the ride for bronze in the under 17 girls sprint. Emma Cumming has got the jump on Michaela Drummond. Drummond's coming at her. She's going to have to get alongside her, and she is. Here she comes. Drummond gets her on the outside. So Michaela goes one up. Now here's the ride for gold. Here's Olivia Podmore. Getting wound up round the outside. And it's probably game over here. Bryony Both will try and come at her. But you're not going to close Podmore down the final straight. So she goes one up. Back to the ride for bronze. Emma Cumming. Got to win this to keep it alive. She went off the front early. Michaela Drummond tried to peg her back. And now Cumming's going to have to try and keep her at bay. Away goes Drummond. And Emma's got nothing left. She tried to go, but here she comes in to take the bronze medal. Michaela Drummond. And here's the gold medal ride, Bryony Both up, with Olivia Podmore one up. Both is making it work for it, but there she goes. Gold medal for Olivia Podmore. Nice steady tempo for the Masters 2 men's scratch race final. All together, midway through the race.
5 laps to go.
5 laps from home. Sprint finish coming up. 2 laps to go. Jared Stott, Gary Smith, the big Southland lead-out train. Here they come for the bell. Stock, Smith, Leithart. Wainoa getting whirled up around the outside. Here goes Gary Smith. Gary Smith. He's got it. Smith takes it. Wainoa up for second. And Ant Leithart in for third. I enjoyed that one, the hometown crowd. He got a lead out from his mate Stott. And Gary Smith takes the win. Now the first ever Masters Women's Final. And the Kieran. Journey pulls off. 2 to go, Jackie Dearlove. Cherie champion Kylie Goff here in Cricklington. There's a wall of Southland on the front. Righto, they're 3 wide as they get the bell. Oh, look out, there's a bit of a collection. Champion in Cricklington got hooked up. And now it's going to be Dearlove. Goff, Stevens, oh, I think Goff got there. I think it's Kylie Goff, then Jackie Dearlove, then I think Nick Stevens, and Erin and Cherie getting a bit hooked up, 3/4 of a lap away, which put paid to what I'm sure may well have been another gold medal, but nice to share them round. Under 17 boys, this is their points race final. First sprint, Campbell Stewart coming from a long way back. Lockie McGregor. Yep. McGregor, Max Jones, Tom Sexton and Campbell Stewart in the points. Second sprint coming up, Campbell Stewart. He's a hard man to get round. Sam Dobbs is off the front and he'll take the next sprint. McGregor closing down the break. There's 5 for Dobbs, then McGregor, then Sexton, then Max Jones. Here we go, they're lining up to get the bell. Jack Ford got him strung out. 1 to go. Got a great finish coming up here. McGregor leads on 8 from Jones on 7. Sexton and Stewart tied on 6. Here goes Campbell Stewart, and here comes the gold medal. He'll win the final sprint. So he takes 5. McGregor gets 3. Nick Allen gets up for a couple of points, and Max Jones takes 1. So yep, that'll be enough. With 5 points to take Campbell Stewart up to 11 points. Tied with Lockie McGregor on 11. But the gold medal will belong again to Campbell Stewart. Final event of the night, Women's Omnium. This is the elimination. Just though Hilary Lennox is going to be the latest to go. So the race has been neutralised as we've had a crash with Cassie Cameron and Raquel Sheath coming down hard, and then Jamie Nielsen as well, although Nielsen's rejoining in the back straight now. But the race has been neutralised for the moment while they attend to a couple of the riders. Here's the judges' video. You can have a look at where the crash occurred after the sprint, shoulder to shoulder. James and Nielsen, and in behind down comes Cameron and Alicia Keith. So good to see all the girls up and rolling around again. Jamie, Alicia and Cassie all back up in the warm-up area, and after the race was stopped, we'll restart again and we'll be down to our last 5, but there'll be some sore bodies. So back on the rail, Sheath, Steele, Nielsen, Cameron and Keith. A restart, neutral lap, and then we're away again. Hopefully the elimination isn't quite so literal this time around. So here they go again. First elimination coming up. Down to the last 5. Cameron trying to fight down the outside, but she can't get there. So Cameron goes down to 4. Coming in again, Alicia Keith struggling a little off the back, trying to fight her way up the inside. She's not going to be able to do it. So Keith next to go. There's the penultimate elimination. Nielsen, Sheath, Steele with some work to do. Not going to be able to get there. So away goes Liz Steele, and now it's Jamie Nielsen v Raquel Sheath. And on the bell, away goes Raquel Sheath. And Jamie Nielsen will be content with second here. So here she comes. Raquel Sheath takes out the elimination to end the 4th night of racing at the Age Group Championships.